Hello again. This is for Chem 11, Lab 3, how to use Google Sheets in place of Excel, but still to produce an Excel output file. You're in Google right now, so you're logged on here. Go up to these little dots here, select this, go to your drive. That way you can kind of see everything you need. I've got a lot of stuff here. So see all my files and folders. What you need to do is go New, and you can do New Folder, like I got here. But I've already done that. Show you where it is. I'll just go down here, and I made a sandbox right here to play in. Click on that, get in. Okay, here I am. I'm in my sandbox for Chem 11. Now, I want to make a Google Sheets. So I'm in the sandbox, so I'm going to just do New, Google Sheets. Just click on it, you get an automatic thing up. Now, here's untitled spreadsheet. It's kind of nice to title it, so we'll do that later on. Let's go up here and put some labels in for the columns. This is going to be my x-axis, which is going to be the scale of the spectrometer. We'll go over here to this one. This is going to be my wavelength axis. I'm going to put, I don't know, for lack of things, wavelength. Now, it's always good to label things. So let's say I took some measurements, and my scale is 4.3, and my wavelength for that I was measuring was maybe 450 nanometers. Okay, I didn't put any units in here, but you should do that on your own. My next measurement may be 4.9, and the wavelength there was maybe 510. I'll go down here, and my next wavelength was maybe, on the scale that I was measuring at, was maybe 5.4, maybe 5.6. That'd be kind of cool. And the wavelength was maybe 578. Great. Now let's plot this. Now, Google Sheets likes having labels at the top, so grab the label and do this. You can do this by holding the left mouse key down, grabbing it, letting it go. If you don't like doing that, let's click out of here. Go up, click on the first one, hold the shift key down, move it over one, move it all the way down. Now that you've got it marked in either way, do an insert. Put in a chart. Ta-da! Here's your chart. Let's see, I wonder what it's going to do. Wait, there's a chart. Oh my gosh, I got some data points plotted here and stuff like that. It even gave me a title. It gave me wavelength here, and wow, that's pretty cool. All this stuff, it's done for me already. Let's move this around. Let's tidy this up a little bit, maybe make it smaller so I can see. Wow, even put my X scale down here. So if you name it right, this will automatically do it for you. Well, what we have to do is deal with the data. So these are the data points. It's kind of neat when it highlights it. And it also scaled it. Well, there's a data point. I click on that. It says, here's my series. I can play with it here. Chart editor. But also what you can do is just go to here, and it automatically brings up your chart editor. It's the same thing. So if it wasn't there, that would have brought it up. Now, what we need to do is make sure that we got a wavelength, we got the scales there. We might want to change that title. Let's change the title to calibration of spectrometer number 13. Okay, hit enter. It's like, oh, that's pretty good. Oh, maybe I don't want that. I don't want that on the side. You can adjust it if you want. Play with that, you can find it out. I'm not going to go there. Now, over here in the chart thing, let's close this one up. You got the axis labels. Let's go to the series. Oh, by the way, anywhere here you can change things. You can readjust this or double click it. Let's go to the series, something horizontal, vertical axis. Looks like everything's there. Let's do customize. What can we do with customize? How about the series? Let's look at the series wavelength. Oh my gosh, look, there's a trend line there. Remember we went to series? Gives all this format stuff. I can put a trend line in. Wow, how cool. Now, is that linear? Yeah, go down there, it says linear. Pretty neat. We can make it thicker if we want. Let's make it thicker, 4 points. Okay, now let's go down here. Labels, none. Show the R. Yeah, I want R squared shown. Oh, wow, that's kind of cool. Is there any place for equations? What's this custom? Oh, use equation under custom. Now I've even got an equation up here with this. Now it says the wavelength is, that's an equal sign, is equal to 98.4 times x plus 27.1. Okay, and with R squared, that's it. That's all you have to do. Let's just close this for a while. Let's say you got everything done and you want to export this now. Let's make sure we got this happy. Click on that and you can move it around wherever you want. And when you're satisfied, you can, shrink it, whatever. Let's click off of this. And now let's export it. Go up here to File. File. Go to Download. Download Microsoft Excel. Now it's going to be untitled spreadsheet because we didn't give it a title. Now I'm going to put it into this thing. I'm going to kind of rename it. I like to rename it like Test Lab 3 Calibration. And now if you have to make other sheets in here, do the other sheets or do some more stuff here because you're going to have to back calculate. You're going to have to put your table in. But anyway, let's download just this much for here. Save. There it is. Now if I just go down here and click on that, see what happens when it opens up in my Excel. There it is. I can enable editing, and I have my scales here. I have my calibration. If I don't like this part, I can actually highlight it and then hit the delete key and it widens out. I didn't keep my scaling, did it? So I can actually click in here and adjust scalings. So I can do it right here. Let's see, 0. I want to change the axis bound to maybe 4. Okay, you just do a tab key. There we are. So you can adjust these things around. I can click on this thing and I can say, oh, I don't want to go from 0 to 700. I want to go from maybe 400 to 700. 400. Hit tab. Does it. Okay, that's how you do it. That's how you can adjust it if you have Excel on your thing. If you don't, then you're going to have to trust it's correct before you send it to me. Thank you.